Good morning and welcome to our group egg presentation with the topic intelligence. First presentation will be delivered by Mayang Intan Komara with the topic what is intelligence? Hi Mayang, the time is yours.
Hello, I'm Mayang Intan Komara. Here I am, responsible to present intelligence. What is intelligence? Intelligence is a very important concept in psychology, referring to an individual's ability to learn, understand, and apply knowledge in various situations. Intelligence is influenced by a number of factors, including genetics and environment. Research showed that genetics can contribute significantly to a person's intellectual ability. However, the environment also plays an important role in the development of intelligence. Factors such as education, life experience, and social interaction can influence how a person's intellectual abilities develop over time. The measurement of intelligence is often done through standardized tests such as IQ tests. These tests are designed to assess various cognitive aspects of individual and provide an overview of their intellectual abilities. However, criticism of IQ tests include the argument that they may not fully reflect a person's potential or other different types of intelligence. Understanding the concept of intelligence is crucial in the context of education and individual development. By recognizing that everyone has different strengths and weaknesses in different types of intelligence, educators and parents can be more effective in supporting their children's development. In addition, an understanding of intelligence can also help individual to find the best way to learn and interaction with others. Thank you. And next presentation will be presented by Nila with the topic the Stanford Binet.
I'm Nila Agnisa. Here I'm responsible to present the Stanford Binet. The Stanford Binet tests an intelligence measurement tool designed to assess individuals' thinking ability. This test aims to determine a person's level of intelligence and help those who have difficulty in learning. Since it was first created, the test has undergone various updates to improve its accuracy and effectiveness. The Stanford Binet test introduces the concept of IQ, which measures a person's intelligence based on comparison of mental ages and chronological ages. The Stanford Binet test aims to measure the intelligence of individuals and identify those who require intervention, either due to intellectual limitation or being gifted. It is also used in education to design appropriate programs and clinical psychology to diagnose developmental and learning disorders. The Stanford Binet test measures 5 major aspects of intelligence. First, liquid reasoning is the ability to solve problems that have never been encountered before, which involves abstract and flexible thinking without relying on existing knowledge or experience. Second, knowledge refers to a person's understanding of various concepts and information that has been learned during their lifetime. Fourth, visual spatial processing measures a person's ability to understand and interpret the relationship between space and objects. The ability is very important in activities such as reading maps, arranging objects, or recording visual patterns. Fifth, working memory refers to a person's ability to store and process information in the short term, This ability is very important in the process of problem solving and cognitive tasks that require processing information simultaneously. The Stanford Binet test uses an IQ scale with a mean of 100 and standard deviation of 15, which categories individual intelligence into several categories, such as average intelligence, IQ 85 to until 115, gifted IQ 100 until 30 and above, and intellectually disabled IQ below 70. Next presentation will be presented by Aurel with the topic the Wechsler scale. Aurel, times is yours.
Thank you, Nila, and I'm here responsible to present the Wechsler scale. The Wechsler scale are individually administered multi-subtask tools that provide a broader view of children's cognitive processing strengths and weaknesses. Wechsler considers intelligence as a general concept that encompasses a person's ability to act, think logically, and effectively face their environment based on his clinical skill and competencies. He selected an expanded subscale that highlights the cognitive aspect of intelligence. He believed that verbal comprehension, abstract reasoning, perceptual organization, quantitative reasoning, memory, and processing speed should remain unchanged, but he measured the age range from 5 to 15 years up to 6 to determine intelligence. At its core, the Wechsler scale have always been composed of point scale in that an overall intelligence quotient, or IQ, is based on the summation of points earned across various subtests. The Wechsler scale provides a broader view of the cognitive processing strength and weaknesses of children into age 2.5 to 16 years, 4.5, while the KB82 offers a quick measure of verbal and nonverbal intelligence of children into age 4 to 90 years. Most of the late revision of the Wechsler IQ scale, besides striving of providing a more memorization-based assessment of general intelligence, also shift toward assessing more distinct domains of cognitive function, such as speed and memory. The Wechsler scale divided into subtests. First, Wechsler Intelligence Scale for Children is a test designed to measure how children think and solve problems. Second, Wechsler Adult Intelligence Scale is a test designed to measure the intelligence of adult and older adolescents, providing insight into their cognitive abilities and overall mental functioning. The next presentation on will be presented by Pandu with the topic Intelligent Question. Pandu, time is yours.
Thanks for the time, and I'm Pandu. Here I'm responsible to present. In the beginning, intelligence quotient was a measurement concept employed in intelligence assessments. In essence, it was an intelligence test score expressed as a number. The concept of a mental quotient was first proposed by German psychologist William Stern in 1914. Stern proposed that the index of intellectual function based on the Binet-Simon intelligence scales could be written as the ratio of the test taker's mental age to their chronological age multiplied by 100 to remove decimal as shown in IQ, which means IQ equals MA divided by CA times 100, where CA is a person's measurable age from birth to a specific date, and MA is their mental age, which is determined by passing an IQ test. IQ scores have been widely used over the years to determine a person's potential for success in educational settings. IQ scores are also occasionally used to predict a person's potential performance at work. The IQ scores is a random variable, which means it is distributed in accordance with the laws of chance. As research has shown, that indicates that a bell-shaped distribution of scores is likely to occur in a large sample of scores. This distribution, which statisticians have thoroughly examined, is known by three names: the Gaussian curve, the normal curve, and the bell-shaped curve. IQ scores have been shown to be associated with such factors as morbidity and mortality, parental social status, and to a substantial degree, parental IQ. While the heritability of IQ has been investigated for nearly a century, controversy remains regarding the significance of heritability estimates, and the mechanism of inheritance are still a matter some of debate. Next presentation will be presented by Angel Monica with the topic Intelligence Test. Angel, time is yours.
Thank you, Pandu, and I'm here responsible to present intelligence tests. Intelligence and success in instruction are two things that are interrelated. In common, children who have high intelligence will have a high accomplishment in his lesson, and with his accomplishment, he will more effectively accomplish success. Intelligence is the global generation or capacity of individual to act purpose, think rationally, and relate effectively to their environment. Intelligence tests are only designed to measure converted thinking process, namely the ability to provide one logical answer or conclusion based on the information provided. Has three definitions of intelligence. First, intelligence is the innate capacity that children deserve for their parent thoroughness that will determine their mental development. Second, the term intelligence refers to deftness, quickness in action, good at reasoning and understanding, and efficient in mental activities. The third meaning is intelligence is mental age or IQ or intelligence test scores. Intelligence test scores can be used in school to anticipate a child's execution in learning to persuade, in understanding difficult reading material or written instruction, or in interpreting experiment. There are two general types of intelligence tests: is individual and group. The first is given to one person at a time. The second type is administered to a number of people at the same time. Validity and reliability are two important aspects in any kind of measure and testing. A valid test is one that measures what is supposed to measure, and reliability is measure of the consistency of measurement result, indicating the extent to which a test gives the same result when repeated under the same condition. To evaluate the validity of an intelligence test, it is necessary to compare the test scores with an external criterion. An external criterion is measurement instrument that is independent of the intelligence test being evaluated. Next presentation be presented by Nurina Faiha to sum up the topic. Nurina Faiha, time is yours.
Hi, I am Nurina Faiha Amalia. Here I am responsible to sum up the topic. Intelligence, referring to an individual ability to learn, understand, and apply knowledge in various situations. In the context of psychology, intelligence is not only limited to academic abilities, but also includes social, emotional, and practical abilities. Intelligence can be measured through intelligence tests. Intelligence test scores can be used in school to anticipate a child's execution in learning to produce, in comprehending difficult producing matter, or compost, bearings, or translating tests. Intelligence tests can produce intelligence quotient, which is measurement concept used in the assessment of intelligence expressed in numbers. The IQ score is a random variable, which is mean it is distributed in accordance with the laws of chance, as research has shown. An indication of the distribution of test score results in usually in the form of a graph consisting of several models, namely the Gaussian curve, normal curve, and the bell-shaped curve. So that's all from our group presentation. Thanks for watching and good morning.